Truth. Media. Truth.
So I've just done the school run, taking my little 3-year-old boy to the nursery school. Although I wonder why they really call it the school run, because we didn't go there at great speed. It was more like the school crawl or the school wrestle, because every step of getting ready to go to school or to nursery school was like a struggle. We just fought at every stage, getting dressed, eating breakfast, and then what inspired this video, getting into the car seat. Now, we have a pretty normal car seat. Hope you can see it there, because I've just put this over my shoulder. It's a nice little Kindercraft car seat. Shout out to Kindercraft. And as far as car seats go, it's pretty normal. But what I find about car seats is like, who invented the clasp? The whole crossover thing, having to hold one hand and the thing together, and one hand holding the other thing, and then there's the padded bit that you have to put in front of the child so they're not smashed or crushed by the metal bits, and then just the struggle to clasp it in, even if you loosen the thing. Now, it took us ages. Now, normally I do this quite okay, but on today my son decided he wanted his arms to be free. He didn't want to be restrained by the seatbelt, because obviously the seatbelt is restraining, is absolutely restrictive. It stops him doing what he wanted to do. We wanted to sing. We're singing when he left the house, a little song that we made up. And he wanted to raise his hands in praise. And like, okay, it's great you want to raise in praise, but right now you need to sit in the car seat. Listen, and I need to put the belts on. He's leaning forward. He's straining against this thing. He's lifting his hand. I'm like, listen, I need to put you in the car seat. We need to go to nursery school. And then he's fighting me. And it just made me think, because he felt that the seatbelt and the car seat were very restrictive. It just made me think, I wonder, have you ever thought that maybe the Bible and God's rules are restrictive? That maybe they just they constrain you and they stop you doing your thing, and that God is leaning heavily on you. And it just made me think, this whole car seat thing, that maybe God's rules and the Bible in particular are there as a protective measure, just like the car seat and the seatbelt are protective. They're to protect you if there's an accident. God's rules and God's Bible are there as a protective measure to protect you so that you don't come into harm. And maybe we need to look at the Bible through those lenses. It is a book to draw us to Him and to give us the rules and guidelines so that we are protected. If those rules feel like they're restraining you, it's because you are in a dangerous vehicle and you need to be kept safe.